How's it going, guys? Brand214 here with the Planetarygamers, back with another episode of PC Building Simulator. A quick note before we get started: if you like the episode, definitely feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. It definitely helps us know what you would like to see, as well as helps the channel grow. Now, without any further ado, let's get started. So, where we left off in the last episode, we had about 3 or 4 different jobs that were coming in tomorrow, as well as we also had some parts coming in to build the next round of PCs. So let's go ahead and go here, and we will end the day and go home. And it looks like we have a lot of stuff coming in today, so let's go to work. Alright, so we got our parts delivered. We got 3 different sticks of RAM. We got an 8GB, 4GB, and a 2GB stick of RAM. I got the cheaper RAM because the customer did not specify that they wanted anything more expensive. So I went ahead and just went with the cheapest one to keep profit margins high. I also picked up an air cooler, Mortoni Thermal 100. Again, now this time the customer did specify that they wanted only a $10 air cooler and nothing more. And so that's where I got the cheapest air cooler as well. So, looks like we got 4 PCs to fix today, so let's jump right into it. We got virus removal, so we'll go ahead and pick up this one and run it over to the desk. Oh, looks like we're lagging a little bit here. There we go. Oops, alright. So, first things first, let's go ahead and put all the cables onto the computer. So we'll go ahead and plug in both USBs for the computer and mouse, as well as the HDMI cable for the monitor and the power cable. And we'll go ahead and turn it on. Oh, and we're also going to need our USB drive. We'll plug that in here at the top too, because when we log into the computer, we're going to need from the USB drive to add the virus scanner program. Once the virus scanner program is installed, we'll go ahead and do a quick reboot of the computer, and then after that, we will run a virus scan and double check to make sure if there's any infected files, which I'm more than certain that there will be. So, there we go. We'll go ahead and run our virus scan now. And it looks like we got 162 infected files. We'll go ahead and clean those. And it looks like we're all set. So let's go ahead and double check our list here, and it says place in the corridor, so we'll do that. And just like that, we got 1 PC down. Next, it looks like it says we got the replace air cooler job and to clean out the dust, so we'll go ahead and pick this up. And it already looks rather dusty, so we'll make sure definitely to get that nice and cleaned out for the customer. But first things first, let's go ahead and remove this side panel by unscrewing the screws. Alright, gotta get these totally unscrewed, and we gotta replace the air cooler, so we'll go ahead and remove the air cooler wire and remove the air cooler. Okay, next, I think it would be best if we go ahead and start doing the spray down before installing the new component onto a dusty computer and motherboard. So we'll go ahead and spray this down nice and clean. Alright, and don't forget to get the vent up top. And it looks like we're all cleaned out. So we'll go ahead and install the new cooler. Okay. Yep, that looks good. And we gotta remember to plug it in. So I know I forgot about that in one of the previous episodes, so we'll make sure that that gets plugged in properly. We'll cable it. And there we go. And we just have to put the side panel back on. And boot it up. So let's go ahead and do the cables now on the back. And power it up. So it looks like we have the fan spinning inside, and it boots. And now it says place it in the corridor, so we're all done. And in the blink of an eye, we've got 2 PCs down already. That's money in the bank, baby. So we'll go ahead and boot up. It says we have to boot up this PC and upgrade the 16 gigabytes of RAM. So let's go ahead and pick up this one. Now we'll go ahead and place this down on the desk. Okay, first things first, let's go ahead and remove the outer side panel here. Well, not that there's an inner side panel, but and we'll also go in and install the memory. Oh no! Oh, I didn't realize. Okay, because it's a Mortoni, in order for it to be compatible, we would have to have bought more Mortoni stuff. Oh man, that's gonna be an expensive fix. So let's go back over here real quick and go to the shop. Let's go into memory, and it looks like we're gonna need to buy one 4 gigabyte and one 8 gigabyte Mortoni. It doesn't look like they have an 8 gigabyte Mortoni, so we may just have to go with so she has 2 gigabytes already, so we may have to go with I guess we would just do 4 of them. So 4 and we're gonna need same day delivery, and that's gonna be expensive, but it's just something that we're gonna have to do. Alright, we got our delivery here. And we'll head back over to the PC. Start by undoing the clips on the RAM and take it out. And we will go ahead and install the new RAM. Oops. Let's go with the 4 gigabytes that we bought. Might as well, right? We spend the money. Let's go 4. Will let us install the RAM? Oh, the clips have to be undone first. There we go. And next one. Let's go ahead and undo all the clips. There we go. Okay. And the next one. And the last one. And there we go. So that should be 16 gigabytes of RAM. We'll go ahead and put the side panel back on. We can go ahead and sell a bunch of these to kind of rekindle some of that money that we weren't able to use, or we just can keep it in the bank here in case we need them in the future. There we go. And last screw. And we'll go ahead and do the cables. I think after this I'll go ahead and purchase the auto cabling, so that way we don't have to do the cables every time. And we'll boot it to the operating system, or boot up the operating system, and it looks like we can place it in the corridor. Okay, the last one looks like it says we need it completed by the end of today, and all it needs is a cleaning, which should be pretty simple. So we'll go ahead and just do this. Go ahead and open up the side panel here. Okay. Ooh, very dusty. We'll go ahead and start spraying. I have a very nice MSI graphics card in here. Just keep spraying it down. A lot of dust on this one. Alright, and it looks like we're done. So literally all we have to do now is put the side panel back on and boot up the operating system again. Now I wonder if I can go ahead and purchase the how I go ahead and purchase the auto connecting tool. There it is. Holy cow, it's $1,000. Whoa, I didn't know it was that much. Okay. Well, we may have to pick up the auto connecting tool in the future when we have a little more money. But for now, we'll just go ahead and connect our 4 cables. There we go. And connect the power and boot the power. Alright, it boots to the operating system, and we can place this PC in the corridor now. Alright, so that should wrap up today's inventory. We'll go ahead and go into our email here. Hi, are you available for a job? I think I've already read all this. So basically, oh, this is a new email. Yeah, definitely. We'll pick this up for $128. I guess I didn't read this. Hi, are you available for a job? My PC is super sluggish. Can you put in 16 gigabytes of memory? I heard you guys put used parts in PCs. Please don't do that. I think I might have visited one too many dodgy sites. Chris. So we might actually be able to use some of the stuff, even though I know it says used part, or not to use used parts, but we might be able to use some of the RAM that we already have. Besides that, we're going to make $128 and a $130 budget. So we'll go ahead and accept that for the next time. But for now, we got to go ahead and collect on some of these other jobs. $93 in labor for this one. Let's see. Oh, we can discard that. We'll go ahead and collect on this one. Made $320. Okay, and we'll discard that one. $270 for this one, and that was just replacing the air cooler and the PC operating, or cleaning out the dust and the PC operating to the operating system, or booting to the operating system. Gosh, I'm tripping over my words. And we made an extra $200 here, which looks pretty good. We might actually be able to buy the auto connector after all. So let's go ahead and discard this one. And looks like we got three more emails here. It says we've just added the following parts to our range: Asus Radeon RX 560. I'm not even gonna try this one. The Asus ROG Strix Radeon OC Edition, and 3 other things. So we'll go ahead and discard all of these. And this guy's PC is in transit, so we will pick that up tomorrow. And we'll just double check the corridor here one last time, and it looks like every PC that we worked on today is done, and we made our money. So before we wrap up the episode today, I will go ahead and go in and buy the auto connect tool for the next episode. We'll view our cart, buy that, and we have $183 in the bank, but now we don't have to connect the wires every time. So, as I said before, that'll about wrap up this episode. Again, if you liked the episode, definitely be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought of the episode, how you like the game so far, and anything else that you'd like to let us know about. Maybe how you like the channel, or even a comment about any of the other videos. So, anyway, guys, we'll see you in the next episode. Until then, see you later.